Hello, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aidahani Binti Azman from Pure Physics program, and I am as a scriptwriter for this video.
Hi, my name is Adriana Binti Baharudin. So I am from Pure Physics, and I am the one who find the source and work as an editor for this video.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Adli Nadira binti Tajul Harifin, and I'm a first year student of School of Physics, and I am also a degree student of Engineering Physics. Other than that, I am also the presenter, and have fun watching the video. Hey, it's me again. Can I ask you something? Do you know what is magnetized algae? Let me tell you. Magnetized algae is a magnetically controlled microbot, or we can call it as tiny doctors. These tiny doctors are made of algae named spirulina because of its spring-like shape. These blue-green algae are also incredibly high in protein, and it's a great source of antioxidants and B vitamins if taken as a dietary supplement. Okay, back to our main topic. Why we call it as tiny doctors? Believe or not, this tiny doctor will give a big impact in our medical world in the future, especially in cancer and tumor treatment. And it is also very useful to detect disease and as a drug carrier to specific parts of our body. Hey, do you know what? Before researchers who invented the magnetized algae came with the idea of using spirulina as microbot, actually, it's been quite challenging to outfit the other microbots made before with an ample power supply because most of potential fuels are toxic to humans. Furthermore, to steer such a microbot through the body's maze of proteins and other molecules, which requires both a way to control its movement and to see where it is. Plus, they don't break down easily, so they must be either removed surgically or expelled from the body as waste. So, because of that, the researchers in Chinese University of Hong Kong in Shatin have came out with the idea by studying spirulina and used them to build non-invasive microbots that can detect diseases, deliver drugs, and even kill cancer cells in the body. And surprisingly, this tiny algae in form of robot can also biodegrade without harmful effects. Don't you think that amazing? So what did they actually do to the spirulina? They actually coating the spirulina with iron oxide nanoparticles. The spirulina will degrade in days or hours depending on how much magnetic coating they have without harming cells except for cancer cells. Based on the experiment they did, the magnetized algae destroyed about 90% of tumor cells exposed to it for 48 hours in a lab dish once the algae degraded. It's amazing, right? Hey, have you guys ever wondered how the microbots could be detected down when they are in our body? The microbots is actually made of spirulina, right? The spirulina is actually produces a fluorescent glow, so that the spirulina could be detected down from their fluorescence by using a fluorescence microscope. In addition, the spirulina's fluorescence quality can be used as a way to detect the chemical changes within. However, when the boat is in the deeper parts of our body, NMR, which is the nuclear magnetic resonance, can be used to track down the boat. NMR also works by detecting magnetic particles given to a patient before the imaging takes place. The researchers have also tried using the NMR towards the rat, and they observed the microbots swarm in a rat's stomach as directed by the magnetic field. However, the scientists said that this magnetized algae is still not ready for a doctor to use it, but it might be ready in another 10 years.
Researchers have adapted a miniature alga you're probably more familiar with as a dietary supplement. Spirulina platensis, and turned it into a tiny swimming robot. For decades, engineers have tried to build medical robots that can deliver drugs or perform surgery inside the human body. But powering these tiny machines has been a challenge, since most potential fuels are toxic to the body. And even if you can get them moving, how do you steer? In this case, researchers turned to magnetism. The team developed a one-step method for magnetization by dipping millions of spirulina into iron oxide nanoparticles. They're dipped for certain durations to allow the alga's natural fluorescent glow to remain visible under fluorescence microscopes. Now, a magnetic field can move the magnetized spirulina through a body. The spiral shape of spirulina makes it ideal for this type of control. By manipulating it with magnets, it can be twirled forward or backward. When the magnetic micro-swimmer gets too deep for its fluorescence to be detected, then the team can rely on magnetic resonance imaging to track it. The microbot degrades in hours or days, depending on the thickness of the magnetic coating, yet doesn't damage most cells, with one exception: cancer cells. When exposed to the microbots, here in red, only 10% of cancer cells lasted 48 hours. Tests indicate spirulina produces a compound that's toxic just to cancer cells. Even though researchers have created a mini biohybrid that can be steered and tracked, there's a lot more work to be done before these tiny machines are ready for doctors to use. Next, the team will try to get the microbots to carry and deliver cargo, such as life-saving drugs.
So now you know, right, what is magnetized algae? Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.